Hello, this is Ken. Welcome to the Information Nation. Hey, weather finally broke here. It's looking kind of nice outside. Snow is starting to melt. It's in the 40s. So that's a good thing. Maybe we're going to finally have winter break its grip on us, because we've been down, crying the evenings, we've been -6, and during the daytime, we've been around 10, 12. So it's been relatively cold here. Found an interesting article today on Gallop. The Gallop daily U.S. employment, each result is based on a 30-day rolling average, not seasonally adjusted. And what I think you'll find very interesting is the government just came out with their report and said unemployment is at about 9%, not according to Gallop. It says here, Gallup's U.S. employment measures reports the percentage of U.S. adults in the workforce age 18 and older who are underemployed or unemployed without seasonal adjustment. Underemployed respondents were employed part-time but want to work full-time, or they are unemployed. Unemployed respondents are those who are underemployed group, which are not employed. Never mind, the heck with that. Anyhow, it shows that the unemployment rate, according to Gallup, is 10.2%. And underemployment, unemployed, is at 19.7%. We have a problem. We have a definite problem. We've got to get people back to work in this country. We need the government to back off on some of their regulations on government. We definitely need the government to cut corporate taxes. We're the highest in the world of the industrialized nations. Japan even cut their corporate tax rate to get things moving again. We need to get this done. If we don't, the people that are unemployed and underemployed are going to stay there, and the rate may grow even higher. You know, we complain about jobs going overseas, jobs going to Mexico and South America. One of the reasons is the fact that the corporate tax rate is so high. So we lose jobs, and the people are hurting. You saw what happened in Egypt. The people are hurting there. They revolted. They protested 18 days. They got their leader out, and they're looking for reforms. I'm not looking for that kind of action in this country. You know, that to me would not be right for us to do, because of the fact that we have a way to remove people from office every 2 years and a president every 4 years. And no matter what your political leaning is, I'm not saying throw this guy out, keep this guy in at this point. It's too early in the season. But what I am saying is that we need to write these people. We need to communicate to our representatives, to our senators, and even to the president that we can't be playing around, playing silly political games, bouncing unemployment around like a political football. The fact is, stop trying to score political points off of unemployment and do something. You know, they're talking about the budget right now, and how much they're going to cut off the budget. And yeah, we know some of the budget cuts are going to be painful, but you can't take a hatchet to this problem. You've got to do it with a scalpel, but you've got to cut deep. There's going to be some programs out there that are going to have to be defunded. Public television is a good example. Public television, NPR, was started so people could have alternative views. This was done back when they were created back when there were 3 or 4 television stations. Now you turn on cable or you turn on your satellite dish, and how many hundreds have you got? And how many different news outlets have you got? They let them stand or fall in the free market. We don't need to back this anymore. We don't let them compete. For us to have NPR out there, they can still call themselves National Public Radio or National Public Broadcasting or whatever else they want to call themselves. But we're putting a lot of money into this that doesn't need to be there. There are so many television stations out there and everything else. I think that It should be privatized. Sell it off. Take the money, put it down against the deficit, but sell it off. There are other things out there where they can cut, 500 million off of this, 250 million off of that. 200 million here, 200 million there. Before you know it, you're talking some serious money. So let's contact our leaders and tell them, take a good look. Don't stop trying to fearmonger the people and saying, oh, well, we're going to cut police and we're going to cut fire and we're going to have to cut the border. And no, you're there to protect the border. That's one of your mandates by the Constitution, is to secure the borders. Don't turn around and try to scare the American people by telling them we're going to cut back on the borders. And as far as this Homeland Security thing goes, how much money are we dumping there? I mean, we're going to have Big Sis Janet Napolitano showing up at all the Walmart stores and Target and at the Super Bowl and all the rest of this, telling you, if you spy on your neighbors, hey, if you see something, tell it. Like we're a bunch of idiot children. If you see something that's out of place, like, at a construction site, you wouldn't turn around and say, well, hey, look at all those lunchboxes over there. One of those might be a bomb. But if you're walking down the main street of a city and you happen to see somebody stop, put down a lunchbox and walk away from it, that's something to be concerned about. But we don't need to be spending the money to put television not cameras, but television, televisions in every Walmart and Kmart and over at Target, to have somebody talking to you like Big Brother on the telescreen constantly. Oh, if you see something, say something. If you're that stupid, you shouldn't be let out without a leash. The American people can take care of themselves pretty much. We don't need Big Sis doing it. This is nothing more than controlling the people. From my standpoint, I would just as soon they rip down every public camera out there. But that's just me. See, I'm an American who believes in freedom, not enslavement. But hey, that's just my opinion. This is Ken from the Information Nation. Have a good day. We'll see you next time. And if you can, subscribe. Like, don't like, leave a comment. There'll be links below in the comments or in the description to the Gallop survey. Have a good day. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.